Does the idea of your DJ playing the hokey pokey at your wedding make you cringe? If so, let me introduce you to my friend, the Do Not playlist. Hey friends, it's Franco with Show Me Sound back again with another video packed with tips to help you plan for your big day. Today we are talking about one of the most important arsenals in your wedding planning toolkit, and that is the Do Not playlist. So to keep it simple, the Do Not playlist is pretty much the opposite of your song request list that you would typically submit to your DJ. This is going to be a list of music genres, artists, even specific songs that you want to avoid hearing at all costs on your wedding day. When you hire a DJ for your wedding, most of the time they will ask you for a list of songs or must plays that you'd like to hear at your wedding, but less frequently you'll hear them ask about the songs that you'd prefer not to hear at your wedding. That's why it is super important that in some cases you take the initiative to let your DJ know in advance that you have a list of musical preferences, whether that be genres of music, artists, or songs that you really would not like to hear. One of the benefits of hiring a DJ for your wedding, of course, is the musical versatility that comes along with essentially endless library at your DJ's disposal. And with all of this variety that they have at their fingertips, of course, you can plan a full set of music around the songs that you do not want to hear. With all of this music available to us, it is important that you do not waste a single minute listening to anything that you don't want to at your wedding. Musical taste is definitely a funny thing. Just because a song might sound like nails on a chalkboard to you does not mean that other guests attending your wedding, or in some cases even your DJ, don't enjoy that song. So this is why it's important to communicate with your DJ in advance which songs, what music you would like to avoid. Without this extra little bit of information, it's left up to the interpretation of your DJ as to what songs are making your dance floor move. And in some cases, there might be a song that everyone's having a good time to. Your DJ sees that and continues down that path, maybe playing similar music, but all the while, it might be a song that you'd rather not listen to, which is why this is so important to talk to your DJ about this in advance. By no means does your Do Not playlist need to be all-encompassing, but much like your request list, the more information that you provide, the more catered of an experience it will be musically for you. As a DJ, one of our primary goals is to create an ideal, dare I say perfect, set list of music for your entire wedding. And with this extra input, whether it be the must plays or the do not plays, we get closer to that goal. Let's pretend for a second that you have opted to allow guest song requests at your wedding. Your DJ is your musical gatekeeper, and of course, they will adhere to your preferences and your must plays. They'll make sure they take care of those. But if one of your guests asks for a song that they feel fits that vibe, they might go ahead and play this. And there is a chance that it's a song that you don't want to hear. So once again, this information ahead of time is going to prevent situations like that from coming up. It's also worth noting that your guests are typically fairly responsive to the idea of a do not playlist. For instance, if they come and ask for a song that you've explicitly stated that you do not want to hear at your wedding, that is a very easy conversation to have with your guest. How awkward would it be if a DJ is playing a genre of music that you do not like to listen to, but all of your guests are having a great time? This situation can absolutely be avoided if you just have this conversation with them in advance. Most DJs will see crowd reaction, especially a positive reaction, as encouragement to continue playing music that's similar to what's happening in that moment. Yes, your guests might be having a great time, but do not let it be at the expense of you having to listen to music that you'd rather not hear at your wedding. Are there particular songs that evoke bad memories? Certain songs that might remind you of an ex or bad experiences? Those are definitely things that you'll want to let your DJ know in advance to avoid at all costs those songs from being played. Over the years of DJing, I have learned to keep my musical preferences to myself to give the couples that I work with room to express the music that they are interested in. And sometimes that means us having a different opinion on certain songs, whether that be genres, artists, or the specific songs themselves. But at the end of the day, my goal is to create an experience that is going to be super awesome for the couples I'm working with, very memorable, and something that they'll be able to look back on fondly. As a DJ, it is my job to entertain you and your guests. If the chicken dance is your jam, and this is your wedding and that's what you want to hear, then I will play the chicken dance with a smile on my face, as long as I know that it's what you want for your special day. If I could sum everything up into one final takeaway, it's this: the more information that you provide your DJ about the music that you would like to hear or would not like to hear, the more likely it is that the outcome of what you ultimately hear at your wedding is going to be exactly what you're looking for. Do you have any wedding related questions that you would like featured in a future video? If so, feel free to drop those in the comments below. And of course, if you know anyone who might find this video helpful, please feel free to share it with them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.